What is up, man? Getting ready to get this game. Let's get this stream started, man. Look, we got not much time left in the stream as we are counting down, and we are. It's like we're done, getting ready to be done here. What's up, Asia? How you doing, Asia? Who else is in the house? As clock is winding down. Oh, there we go. Gotta fix the time. There we go. Not much time left. Then we're gonna get the show started. 10, 9, 8. It's the countdown. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we're done. Let's see here. We got this done. And boom, we're live. What's going on, Asia? What's up, Asia? What's up, Brandon the Buck? What's going on? Good morning. Good morning. It's Monday morning. Rise and shine. Would tell people, get to work. I would say, I should say, get to work, but most people probably are at work because they work from home. What's up, Owen? How you doing? What did you say yesterday? You said a few things yesterday, so I was wondering which one actually you're referring to. All right, man, so just wait a minute to get things started here. Yeah, we have some news, but not like earth-shattering news, not earth-shattering sports news. The Olympics, we do have a date. We do have a date for the Olympics. Yeah, 2021 as as the Olympics, July 23rd, 2021. The Olympics will get started. So I'm wondering if are they gonna do them again in 2024? Are they gonna put it 2025? Interesting to see what they do with that Niners sign Travis Benjamin. Niners making moves because the draft is coming up later next month. So as the Niners went and got Travis Benjamin, yes, Travis Benjamin. What's that mean for the draft? Does it mean they're gonna does it mean the Niners are going to draft a receiver in the draft? And yeah, the Giants probably should take a lineman because it's probably more of their pressing need. As we talked about the other day, we talked about that. Is that that's a more pressing need for the line? I mean, sorry, for the Giants. Excuse me, Giants for the to take the offensive lineman. Unpopular, yeah. I mean, a lot of teams trade down in drafts and they can pick up some other draft picks later in the draft that helps them out. So which team I did to do the best? Man, well, like in the draft, I mean, a lot of teams need help. All depends on who they draft. Some teams they don't pick their need. They pick best player available. So uh, like the Saints. Saints need linebacker help. Be interesting to see if the linebackers, if there's any linebackers available in the Saints pick, if they go linebacker or they go a different route, or do they trade back? Because the Saints do not have a second round pick, which it stinks. Stinks not having a second round pick. We got a first, a third, fourth, fifth, and a sixth. No second, no seventh. So that stinks not having a second round pick. Because usually you can get a very decent player in the second round. Yeah, we have no we have a third, but we don't have a second. So see, Marcus Smart says he's cleared the virus. So Marcus Smart's cleared. Redskins get corner Darby. Redskins making moves. Of course, the Redskins always stink, but we're interested to see what the Redskins do with that number 2 pick. Redskins should take Chase Young. They should not go after Tua. That'd be dumb if they went after Tua. I think the Redskins should take Chase Young and bolster the defense, ride with Haskins, and see what happens with them. But they are right. They've been the Deadskins for a long time. The Dolphins can definitely, with all the picks they have in the first round, the Dolphins can really acquire a lot of picks if they're smart. I think the Dolphins could trade some picks because I think they have like 3 or 4 first round picks. I seriously doubt I seriously doubt they'll take 3 first-round picks. They could trade some of those. They should pick their first pick in the draft, uh, and then they can trade and pick get some other picks late in the draft. And look up the Deadskins. The Deadskins haven't won a playoff appearances 2015. Let's see. What's the last time the Redskins won a playoff game? It's been a while. Let's see. 2015. Let's see what. Oh, that's not looking at. And wait, trying to look at the Redskins here to see when's the last time they won a playoff game. I know it's been a long. I know they maybe it's one of the Cowboys, but the Redskins they haven't won in a long time either. I keep pulling up the wrong thing. Let's see the Redskins. Of course, they lost in 2015. They lost in 2012, 2007. Let's see what they did in 2007. I lost 2007. Keep going back with the Redskins. 2005. Oh, they won in 2005. They beat the Buccaneers in 2005, 2006 season. Then they lost to the Seahawks in the divisional playoff game. So 2005, 2006 season, the last time the Redskins won a playoff game. But they've been since Daniel Snyder has owned that football team, they've been pretty much dead. Yeah, the Cardinals will definitely be a team that surprises because of course they have Kyler Murray. They went out and got their wide receiver and DeAndre Hopkins, and they also have Fitzgerald, who's another. Although he's getting up there in age, uh, so the Cardinals definitely should be a better team. Tampa Bay going Super Bowl. I think Tampa Bay still has. I don't think Tampa Bay will go to the Super Bowl. No, I think the NFC there's better teams than them. I think the Saints are still better than them, but with Tom Brady, Tom Brady will definitely make them much more better than they were last season. But I still think Tampa Bay needs some offensive work, offensive line, but because they're still I think they'll definitely make the playoffs with the added playoff team. I mean 8-8 should get you the playoffs, right? So Tampa Bay should definitely make the playoffs. But them being a Super Bowl contender, I guess I don't know, but you never know with Tom Brady. Tom Brady has put some of the Tampa Bay teams on his back, and they went to just like last season. Last season, I don't think New England had a lot of talent. And then top of the morning, 13 degrees. Jeez, man. I'm not going to tell you what's down here because you might get upset. So yeah, I'm not going to tell you what it is here because it's nice and it's not 19 degrees. Niners Ravens. Interesting to see what the Ravens do. How the Ravens do. Will the Lamar Jackson have the same kind of success he had this past season? I don't. I think teams will be able to scout him a little bit more. Since they got a film on 1 year on tape, and so yeah, today's supposed to be pretty warm today down here, down south. So it's supposed to be pretty warm next through no April 8th. Supposed to be pretty nice and warm. So we're told to stay at home. Okay. I thought I thought it was like 13 degrees. I was like, Jesus Christ, man, it's cold. I thought you were saying it was 13 degrees. I was like, Jesus Christ, that's cold. 50. Okay, 50 is okay. Yeah, 50 is tolerable. Yeah, 50 is tolerable. I was about to say like 13 degrees. Burr. Burr, man. So yeah, so let's see, we got look up the Sports headline. Of course, they give the NFL has a power rankings. Of course, so they have to have a power rankings post free agency, and of course they'll have one post draft. Then they'll have one pre training camp, post training camp. So yes, of course they have they got the Kansas City Chiefs. KC Chiefs are number one in the post free agency draft according to ESPN.com. Then you got the Baltimore Ravens, San Francisco 49ers, New Orleans Saints, number 4. Then you got the Packers, the Seahawks, the Titans, the Vikings, the Bills. Then they got the Buccaneers. Buccaneers coming in at number 10 in ESPN's power rankings. They went up from number 19 to 10 with the one free agent signing, puts Tampa up at 9 spots. There's your top 10. Who's 11? 11 is the Cowboys. Wow, Cowboys are 11. Eagles 12. Patriots 13. Patriots 13. I think I put Patriots down more than that. They have no quarterback. Patriots lost a bunch of players from the defensive side of the ball. I don't think the Patriots are the 13th best team in the NFL. I disagree with that. I think I put them past 15. Patrick Mahomes is not going to be good. I don't know about that. So we got the Colts at 14, then the Steelers, Texans, the Rams, the Falcons, the Bears. Then you got the Las Vegas Raiders, Cardinals at 21. I think I put the Cardinals a little above 21 just because of who they got in the offseason. Then you got the Browns, the Broncos, the Chargers, the Dolphins, the Jets, the Panthers at 27. That's interesting. I think the Panthers will be better than 27. Then you got the Giants, the Lions, the Jaguars, the Redskins, and then, of course, bringing up the rear is the Cincinnati Bengals, which it's not very hard to disagree with that. The Bengals being number 32 because they still need a lot of help besides Joe Burrow. They need offensive line help. The Bengals are going to be bad for several years. It'll be a slow process for the Bengals to even be competitive. They're going to need I know they got AJ Green, but does AJ Green really want to be there? Is AJ Green going to play next season if we even have a season? So he's even going to play because he was hurt. He was hurt this past season. So I'm interested to see what AJ Green does. So the Elite 8 and Sweet 16 should have been this past weekend. We should have had our regional finals concluding yesterday, Sunday, and of course didn't have that March Madness. Interesting to see what March Madness would have been. I think March Madness would have been really entertaining if they would have had it. But so remember the Tokyo Olympics here. So Tokyo Olympics will open up next year. The same time slot that was scheduled for this year's game. So July 23rd, almost 1 year after the game was due to start. And the schedules for the games is to keep preparing for the game. So I've been interested to see what's up, Brandon Buck. I'm curious to see what do the Olympics do in 2024? Do they only go 3 years to the next Olympics, or do they push out to 2025? I kind of don't think they'll do that, but kind of stinks for all these athletes that prepared for this Olympics. Only comes up every 4 years. So Mahomes or Brady at this point in their career, Mahomes. I mean, at this point in their career, I'm not saying Mahomes is better than Brady, but I mean, at this point in their career, gotta be Mahomes. Mahomes is younger. I think it's Mahomes. I mean, Nathan Peterman is better than Mahomes. I don't know about that, man. I know you don't like Mahomes, man, but the Saints really wanted Patrick Mahomes. Is Tom Brady. Sean Payton was gonna draft Mahomes, but the Chiefs jumped the Saints and got him in the draft. It's the Saints were gonna pick Mahomes. Sean Payton really liked him. So that'd have been interesting to see if the Saints actually had gotten Mahomes, to see how different their would Drew Brees still be here? Would Drew Brees be retired by now? So let's I see it's Stephon Marbury, Mahomes or Jackson. Oh, I think Patrick Mahomes is better than Lamar Jackson, but I think Lamar Jackson's more of a runner. I think if Lamar can just improve on his passing a little more, they could be. But I know Brandon's gonna hate Mahomes, but Patrick Mahomes is a very. But I would know. I mean, was it 2 years? Yeah, 2 years ago when Lamar Jackson had that horrible playoff game when he couldn't complete anything. He really impressed me last season because Lamar Jackson really improved. Brady or Rodgers? You're talking about like right now? I still pick Brady over Rodgers. I still pick Brady over Rodgers. Yeah, because Lamar Jackson only completed 66% of his passes last season. He's got to get that up. He's got to get that above 70. I mean, the elite quarterbacks have above 70% completion percentage. He did have his touchdown. The interceptions was actually pretty good, 36-6. Uh, so I think if Lamar can just work on his completion percentage and get that up, Lamar Jackson can definitely be and maybe the next one of the next elite quarterbacks in the league. Roger, right now, I know you just. Uh, nah, I still think it's Brady. Yeah, so former New York Knicks guard Stephon Marbury is trying to arrange a deal to deliver 10 million N95 masks to New York City, but he has run into issues according to the deal between the Chinese company and the coronavirus struck city. So blah blah blah. He arranged to play a supplier for $2.25 each. Wow. So he has over $20 million that who's gonna pay for this, man. So $2.25 each, 10 million masks, and he's gonna supply them to the city of New York. Like people are gonna wear them. People are not gonna wear those masks around town all the time. People are already starting to get a little upset that they have to be quarantined to their house. So Stephon Marbury, I remember he used to have wasn't a YouTube video, well, it wasn't a YouTube channel, but it was a Justin TV, something like that. And he was when he was going off the deep end, and he did like a 24-hour stream one time. It was pretty must see TV. So the Jazz players are cleared of any illness. So Jazz players are, which is good. That's what you want to see. If people want the NBA to come back up, better hope these players stay healthy, because Dolan getting it isn't good. So yeah, the Cowboys. I think the Cowboys will. Of course, they struggled last year. Cowboys struggled last year, but I think the Cowboys and they lost was it Quinn? So the Cowboys are still they still a little weak on the defensive side of the ball. So the Cowboys they'll struggle probably. And Breeze or Rodgers, Breeze, man, I'm gonna say Breeze. I'm gonna be a homer. I'm gonna be a homer and say Drew Brees. What's up, Enzo? Brick City, what's going on, man? What's going on, Enzo? Hope all's well with you, man. Is just let's see. The Bucks GM says the Tampa Bay Buccaneers GM says as Patrick Mahomes beats up women. What? Oh man. So Tom Brady pitched himself to the Buccaneers brass. The GM says. This is according to ESPN.com. I'm reading this off. I want to give them their credit. So it didn't take much of a sales pitch from general manager Jason Licht and coach Bruce Arians to bring in Tom Brady to the Buccaneers. In fact, it was Brady who did most of the talking. Yeah, so Brady we had a great conversation. We talked him over an hour and a half. He made it clear in the conversation he was very, very interested. We were very, very interested, and blah blah blah. So man, so Tom Brady. So Tom Brady, he pitched himself to the Buccaneers, saying, "Pick me, pick me. I still have gas in the tank. I still have gas in the tank." Yeah, interesting to see what he does with the Buccaneers. He should definitely make them a playoff team because with the added playoff game, you have about 7 teams in the pitched. Yeah, he might have pissed himself. Who knows? He might have pissed himself. He's up there in age, so he might have. But yeah, he did. He pitched himself to the Buccaneers. Yeah, but he might have, Brandon. He might have. He's old. Yeah, the Buccaneers haven't been to the postseason since 2007, and Tampa Bay made sense to Brady for multiple reasons. The ability to collaborate with a fun coach like Bruce Arians, weapons with Mike Evans and Chris Goodwin, being on the East Coast, good blah 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 blah. So, at least they'll have some receivers to throw the ball to. We definitely have some receivers to throw the ball to with Mike Evans and Chris, Goodwin. So he won't have just Edelman to throw the ball to. So of course there's no sales tax down there in Florida. So Brady should like the no sales tax. He should love the no sales tax. So yeah, no state sales tax. So Brady should like that. Where he can actually get some more money, not withholding money. And Brandon the Buck with man, I don't know what that is, but Tampa Bay, man. So of course it's warm. At least if he has a home playoff game, he won't be won't be snowing. So it might be in Tampa. Hell, it might be 75 degrees in January, depending upon the weather. So it might be warm in Tampa for a playoff game. So he won't have to worry about that. Let's see what we got going on here. Yeah, I saw the boxing postpones their Hall of Fame. Tampa's too hot. Yeah, don't live down south, Brandon. It's hot in the summertime. Yeah, so the Boxing Hall of Fame postpones the June induction weekend. So let's see, what are they gonna? When's it postponed to? Oh, they're gonna be inducted in 2021, so they gotta wait a whole year. These poor guys gotta wait a whole year. That was let's see, who was we got Bernard Hopkins, Juan Marquez, Sugar Shane Mosley. Man, so they gotta wait a whole year in order to get inducted into the Boxing Hall of Fame. So they gotta wait till 2021. So they gotta wait till 2021. What's this? Messi agrees to Barcelona's Lionel Messi agrees to a 70% reduction in the salary. Is that what I'm reading right here? Let me pull this up here. I read this right here. Agrees to Barcelona's Lionel Messi agrees to a 70% pay cut. Man, a 70% pay cut. Man, that's pretty extensive. I don't know if I would agree to a 70% pay cut. So yeah, so of course WrestleMania looks like WrestleMania is falling apart as a bunch of wrestlers are. I think they're telling Vince that they're not going to perform. So WrestleMania, WrestleMania might get canceled. I wouldn't be surprised if we see. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw WrestleMania get canceled. Just because of the of the wrestlers that are not performing is but Roman Reigns, one of the, I mean I haven't watched wrestling in years, but now of course I know who Roman Reigns is, but yeah he had leukemia battle. He had to retire for a while, so of course he's not going to wrestle with this going on. So I don't blame him. So there goes your wasn't he the main event in Raw? I mean in WrestleMania with Goldberg. So something like that. So yeah, Monday Night Raw. Yeah, Monday Night Raw. I tried to watch. We talked about it last week. I tried to watch wrestling a few times without their fans just to see what it was like. Cause I haven't watched wrestling in forever. And yeah, it was really boring. It was really boring watching them without fans. Am I streaming it? Probably not. Raw WrestleMania. I probably won't even watch it, man. So I'll probably turn it off. And I'll probably watch a few minutes of it. It'll be boring without the fans, and I'll probably just turn it off. I think it's gonna be boring. I think it's interesting to see what the pay-per-view numbers look like. Because I just think it's gonna be really boring. Of course, these wrestlers are bowing out. They don't want to perform. So let's see WrestleMania. Hold on. Let's see something here. Trying to see if I can pull up who's who all is not performing. Yeah, no fans will be definitely be weird. Of course it's gonna be it's all taped, so it's not gonna be live. So there's probably gonna be spoilers coming out, and you'll be able to know who wins before it airs, because it's not gonna be live. It's all gonna be taped. So yeah, for the first time it's gonna be not gonna be live. It's not gonna be live. Let's see. Let's see here. Looking up something here. Let's see. Roman Reigns withdraws from WrestleMania 36. I thought there was some other wrestlers that said that they were not going to do it. And I can't find that article anymore. Yeah, because Roman Reigns had leukemia, so he uh, he has a high risk of you know getting this, and I don't blame him. He beat leukemia. Uh, yeah, so don't blame him one bit. All right, so looking up here. And they just I saw what's up BB Toast. I did see something about the basketball. I don't know if y'all have read that talks about what they should do for the postseason if and when they come back. I saw something about they have everything in Vegas and have everything over in in a one arena where I guess where it's controlled, and have some kind of tournament for the for the uh, for the playoffs. So. So it'll be interesting to see if they do that, if they have some kind of a tournament type. I don't know how that would work. I don't know how that would work, but that might be an option for the NBA, just to have everything over in one arena where they're not everybody's all spread out cross country, and so that might be something that they will look into doing. So yeah, but yeah, so they baseball. Baseball. Most of all their games are out. Most of the games are outside. So there's options there that they can do. Especially teams that have retractable roofs, they can have the roof open and just do it with no fans. But baseball, I think baseball said what, June? I think June they said probably will be a starting point for baseball. I'm interested to see what what is what the hell is what? What are y'all talking about? What's up, Poppy, PK, and BB Toast, and Brandon the Buck? Oh, what's up, guys? And let's see, just looking up something else here. I see something else here. I am Brandon the Buck. I thought so. I thought that was you. So on I saw ESPN Plus. You can watch the 2008 Monday Night Football Classic between the Chiefs and the Rams. You can watch that on ESPN Plus, but you probably can find it on YouTube too. So before you go spend $5 a month, so the biggest one-hit wonders for every National League team. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, so every ESPN.com is going over the National League teams and showing their one-hit wonders throughout their history. So you got the Atlanta Braves, Buzz Capara, 1974. He was 16-8 with a 2.28 ERA, 217 strikeouts. 217 innings pitched, 137 strikeouts. Was his fluke season? Let's see what he did with his career, rest of his career. He had an injury in the '74 season, which kind of derailed his career. Let's see. Anybody else that Cubs? Rick Wilkins. I remember Rick Wilkins back in the mid '90s. Only 12 catchers have hit 300 with 30 home runs in the season. Mike Piazza did 8 times. Roy Campanella, Ivan Rodriguez, and Gabby Hartnett. Wow. And then you have Rick Wilkins. Rick Wilkins, kind of he was a average player, but yeah, he had a good season in 1993. Oh man, so just looking for players that sound familiar, but nobody sounds familiar. Wonder if they'll do that with the American League and show their one-hit wonders. Yes, I did see that, Belly. I saw that where the Premier League is talking about some kind of tournament and to finish the season. Yeah, we never see if the NBA does that. The NBA moves everything over to Vegas and have everything over in in one arena where everything's kind of controlled and you can keep everybody in there in the same kind of hotels and all that. But I'm interested to see how they work it out. Is it going to be like a double elimination tournament? Will it be best of 3, best of 5? Um, so I'm interested to see what the NBA does. That might be an option that the NBA will really look at, and might be the best option because playing them in the arenas, all out the country is probably not an option. So it's probably not a very smart option because of what's going on. So because of course the NBA they need to I think they need to act sooner than later. I think they need to start sooner than later. So maybe sometime end of you know middle or the end of May to start something like that. It just you can have. You don't have to use the top 8 teams. You can have like the top 10 teams in each conference. That way, some teams aren't really complaining about being left out. Season being short, not fair. So if you make like the top 10 teams in the conference or top 12, you can have a single elimination tournament then. So man, y'all need to go back to watching what Morgs. What's that? Ooh, wait, man, what's going on in the chat, man? Y'all be nice to one another, man. Y'all be nice to one another. Y'all gotta be nice to one another, man. So I saw the Patriots and the Falcons. They showed that Super Bowl on Fox the other day. Was it yesterday? The other day? When was that? That was Saturday or Sunday. They showed that. Had to be Sunday. It was Sunday. It was Sunday. It was Sunday that they showed the Super Bowl. Related, man. Hate being related. I'll be right back. I need to get some more coffee. So I'll be right back. Don't nobody go nowhere. Invite some people over, man. Share the stream out on your Twitters and your Facebooks. All right, we're back here. What's up? All right. Yeah, man, y'all guys need to invite some of y'all's friends on here, man. I know y'all got friends that have YouTube accounts, man. Get them on here, man. Send them the link out. Tell them to come on here and talk about stuff. Ooh. Yeah, Belly, that's a problem, man. Eventually, you have to pay all these players. I mean, eventually, when they get off those rookie contracts, that's why That's why it's good to have like the Seahawks. Man, when the Seahawks won their Super Bowl, they had Russell Wilson on a friendly contract. When the Saints won their Super Bowl, when Breeze first got here, he was on a friendly contract. Once you start paying these quarterbacks, 35, $30 million, and then you got to pay your receiver, like the Saints had to pay Michael Thomas. You got to pay Kamara. You got to pay Cam Jordan. You got to pay this guy. You got to pay it gets tough, and it gets tough, and you got to pick and choose. You got to pick and choose who you want to keep, who you want to pay, because salary cap, dictates. Salary cap says you can't keep everybody. So, but I think the Redskins will take Chase Young just because he'll be on a rookie contract, and then Montez Sweat when he comes up for his deal. Interesting to see what you had to do with him, but I think Chase Young is too much to pass up. I think he's just a dominant could be a dominant player uh, in the league. So I just I don't see the Redskins passing up on him. If they do, I mean, I think wouldn't be long before Chase Young goes. Because if you look at me, I'm just curious. I'm just curious to draft and see how many trades all these. Because there's always somebody that that panics and trades up, and just to get that one player that they think is going to put them over the top. So there's always that team that trades up. Seems like so I'm curious to see how that goes on. Man, you're done, man. Look at him. He's done. Damn. BB toast. Wow. Yeah, see, I see now. See, yeah, Redskins can shock everybody and takes Simmons, and then the Lions would take Chase Young. Yeah, the Lions. That would be that'd be a good pick for that'd be a good pick. That'd be a good pick for Detroit. Because I think I had Detroit taken. Who had Detroit taken? Oh, the cornerback from Ohio State. Yeah, the cornerback from Ohio State. His name is escaping me. So yeah, the Redskins take Isaiah Simmons. That would actually be a good pick. That would be a good pick for the Redskins because Isaiah Simmons can cover. He can rush the passer. That'd be a good pick for the Redskins. uh, that'd be that. The more I think about it, Belly. The more I think about it, Belly. Yeah, that hmm, might be a better pick for the Redskins. Yeah, my next mock draft, next mock draft I do, I might have the Redskins take Isaiah Simmons and just to shake things up in the draft and see. I think that's an interesting discussion there to have him taking Isaiah Simmons go to the Redskins. Man, what's up, Jared Williams? What's going, on, Jared? How you doing, man? Oh, my next stream. I'm doing this I'm gonna do this every day, Monday to Friday, Owen, for the time being, to see how it works out. So hopefully it picks up. But at least for this week, at least for this whole week, I will be doing this the whole week. So interesting to see. I'm just trying to see if I can get some more people in here. So if you know anybody else, if you have any friends that are up at this time, want to talk football, whatever, give them the channel name and tell them to hop on by. So so do you see the Giants letting Williams go or trading Ingram and Tomlinson? Hmm. I mean, that's the you talking about Leonard Williams, right? That the guy they just gave that's the guy they just gave the franchise tag to, right? I think Leonard Williams isn't Leonard Williams. Hey Jared, isn't Leonard Williams the guy they gave the franchise tag to? Is that him? He's my brother. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, he was with the Jets. Yeah, was with the Jets, with the Giants. Huh. Yeah, the Giants do have a bunch of they tagged them, and it's costing us 16.8 million. Wow. Hmm. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. Uh, it's a lot of money. Man, that's a lot of money. If I was the Giants, I might be able. I might be. If I was the Giants, I would have to think of a way to get off that contract. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, like, the Giants just need so much, help besides offensive line. But I mean, he only had what? He only had a half a sack last season. So he only had a half a sack. I mean, you paying him $16 million to get a half a sack. That's pretty. That's not cost effective. Last Jedi was pretty rough with me last night. Rob, which he did to you? Yeah, I looked at his production last season, and he only had a half a sack, uh, and you're paying him $16 million, for a half a sack. That's just I don't know. Defensive tackles usually don't get that many sacks. Well, he's a defensive end. No, hold on one thing. He's a defensive end, not defensive tackle. Yeah, he's a defensive end. He should get way more than a half a sack. For some reason I was thinking he was a defensive tackle, but he's labeled as a defensive end. Yeah, that's way that's not that's just and yeah, Ingram. That's the guy that isn't he like a rookie? Alvin Ingram is a rookie. Uh-oh. Hmm. Evan Ingram. Evan Ingram. That's something else. Right. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, Jared. Yeah, Jared. Do you like Evan Ingram, Jared? Yeah. Do you like Evan Ingram as your tight end? He did have 44 catches last season with 467 yards, 3 touchdowns, and Ingram has 1 year left on his contract. Hmm. Let's see. So he's been pretty decent. 2017, he had 6 touchdowns, three. He's been pretty decent for you guys. A tight end is hmm. I guess all depends on how much what kind of contract he's going to command. If you guys can get him on a friendly contract that where you don't want to overpay the guy and really what's up Poppy? Yeah, he's injured a lot. So yeah, that's another problem too. Injured a lot. Right, you don't want to right. If he's injured a lot, then what do you do? Sometimes that weighs in your decision to. He might have a lot of talent, but if he's always injured, then he's really not worth the point. He's not worth it. So no, he's not worth it. So yeah, the Saints have Anzalone, linebacker that we drafted 2 years ago at the University of Florida, and he was hurt. He was hurt when he was at Florida, and he's been hurt the 2 years he's here. That's why I think the Saints need to draft a linebacker in the draft because of that. Because the Saints definitely need linebacker help. because just our linebacking core is weak. Hmm. Yeah, like I said, he's injured a lot. Uh, yeah, but he only played 8 games last season. He played in 11 in 2018. Yeah, ever since his looks like his rookie year, he's been in a he's been hurt. What's up, sports critic? It looks like ever since his rookie year, Evan Ingram has been hurt. He only played 11 games in 2018, only 8 last season. So yeah, I mean, like I said, Bell, yeah, if players are hurt, it's kind of really, eh, what do you do? I mean, what do you do? Some players are just injury prone. They just stay that way. So you don't want to overpay anybody. What's up, sports critic? What's going on? What's going on over there in the city of New York? What's going on over there in the city of New York, man? Everybody, hopefully you're staying safe. Yeah, the Giants do need some. The Giants do need some pass rushers, but they also need a. Over the last 2 weeks, our whole. They also need offensive linemen. Yeah, yeah, sheltered. Yeah, everybody's sheltered, huh? Carson Wentz played a lot last season. I was surprised that Carson Wentz didn't get hurt last season. I thought Carson Wentz was really. I actually thought Carson Wentz was gonna be hurt last season. Yeah, cases are high down here too. Yeah, because Carson played in 16 games last season. He actually played in 16 games last season, and he hadn't done that since his rookie season. So hadn't done that since his rookie season. So he played in 16 games. He had, let's see, how many touchdown passes he had? 27 touchdown passes, 7 picks. Yeah, 27 is kind of low, huh? Yeah, I mean, y'all got the most people over there. So of course, city of New Orleans, they have a ton also. So they have a ton also. Yeah, New York has how many people? How many people live in the New York area? Uh, what's the metro population? That's right. Wednesday. That's right. Wednesday get hurt in the playoffs. That's right. Yeah. Now that you mentioned it. Now that you mentioned it. Yeah. He did get hurt in the playoffs. That's right. He did. I forgot about that. I've been pranked. I've been pranked, Brandon, because I was you all the time. Yeah. Everybody is so close together. Yeah. Everybody lives on top of each other in New York. You guys live on top of each other. So that's right. I forgotten that Winston got hurt in the playoff game. I had forgotten about that. Oh, you got me. All right, man. You got me. That's okay, man. Yeah, it adds to the chat. That's good, man. Yeah, what was the guy's name that took over for Wentz? I can't remember his name. Hold on. This is bothering me because I forgot that. Yeah, who was it Josh McCown? Yeah, I think it was Josh McCown. I think it was Josh McCown, sports critic, and Owen K was Poppy PK. Yeah, McCown. That's who it was. Yeah, Josh McCown. Yeah, because the Eagles had a chance to win that game. Eagles actually had a chance to win that game late in the game. That's right. Yeah, yeah. I had forgotten that he my alternate account is leaving. Leaving what, Brandon? Leaving the channel? Why is your alternate account leaving? Why's your alt account leaving? Don't let them leave, man. Let them come back. Let them come back. The regular season score was same as the playoff score. Philadelphia Eagles, man. So are we gonna have a season? Sports critic. Are we gonna have a football season? I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I don't know if we're gonna have a season or not. Oh, you followed you on your new Twitter? Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna have a season or not, man, because everything's getting everything got canceled. You know, March Madness, MLB, NBA, NHL. I don't know, man. I don't know. I just hope we have a season next year, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't want to. I don't want to say, you know, for certain that we're gonna have a season because nobody knows. Nobody knows, man. Stinks, man. Stinks. Yeah, the NFL draft is still happening, which is good. At least it's giving us something to watch. It won't be like the normal draft where there's tens of millions of fans, but that's fine. At least it's something. You know, at least it's something. So let's see here. Yeah, this is yeah, like I said, outside of LSU winning the national championship, it's been a horrible year. And Avocado Man says, "I love avocados." Yeah, streets are empty. Yeah, I have not ventured over to the city of New Orleans, and I not going to until all this blows over. So I'm not even going over there. They got so many cases over there. I'm not venturing over there and getting myself infected. So I'm not doing that. So I'll wait. I'll wait till everything blows over before I ever go set foot in the city of New Orleans again. Like the Walking Dead, yes, like the Walking Dead, man. Yeah, streets are empty, huh? I know the French Quarter is all empty. So the French Quarter is all shut down because the bars can't be open. Uh, Someone sneezes on me, I kill him. Yeah, you seen these idiots? I don't know if you've seen these idiots, sports critic or anybody. Some of these little kids are walking around coughing on produce in grocery stores because they think it's funny. I mean, if my dad had my dad if I was a kid, my dad saw me do that. That'd be the last you saw of me for a while. Brandon the Buck, what? I just ate 7 accounts. What? Yeah. Like I said, if my dad saw me do that, you wouldn't see me for a while. You definitely would. If I was a kid in that time frame, where'd Goose go? I don't know, man. Goose, his daddy got a hold of him. His daddy got a hold of him because there's no way that I would have survived. Yeah, I'd be dead like Top Gun Goose. Yeah, yeah, my life would I'd be I'd be I'd be cool. I'd be quarantined, all right. That's for sure. I'll be quarantined in my room with nothing in it but just a bed. There'd be no TV. There'd be no Nintendo. There'd be no nothing in there. As yeah, people are doing that. Some kids are doing that down here, coughing on produce. They think it's funny. They think it's funny. As like I said, I'd be if I was a kid, Goose would be yeah, I'd be it'd be house arrest. I'd be quarantined in my room. I'd have a bed. That's about it. I might have a clock. You know, I might. My dad might have given me a clock. Probably not. He probably would have told me when to go to bed and when to wake up. What's up, WTF, Mike? What's going on, man? Yeah, my dad would have. Like I said, no, there'd been no clock in my room. My dad would have told me when to get up, when to go to bed, when to eat. What's up, WTF, Mike? What's going on, man? How you doing? What's going on, man? So, I think people are getting tired of sitting at home. Brandon, people are just getting tired of sitting at home, and yeah, toilets. Yeah, yeah. I did hear about that. The kids are looking toilets. What the hell, man? That's crazy. You know, what they do? Are they eating Tide Pods again? The kids eating Tide Pods? Yes, Brandon. There's supposedly some kids were licking toilets. Yes, yes, that disgusting. Public toilets. Yeah, no, not just like not just like your toilet, your house. No, public toilets. That's even more disgusting. That's right. That's right, sports critic. Yeah, it's people are just kids are weird, man. Kids are just weird. That that they are doing it. Yes, yes, Jared. Some kids are doing that. And putting it on YouTube because it's funny, or their Instagram or TikTok or whatever the kids use now. Yes, man. Yeah, kids are dumb nowadays. I mean, I'm not saying we were smart when I was a kid, but uh, we didn't do anything like that. Yeah, it probably is the same kids that ate the Tide Pods. Tide Pods. Yeah, I would never eat Tide Pods. I would never would lick a toilet. That's just yeah. You really want to if you really wanted to see me quarantine as a kid, let me do all that. My dad would have. I don't know what my dad would have done, but it would have been pretty for Goose. That's for sure. You might not have seen me for a year. My dad probably would have homeschooled me for yeah. Even if this virus did not exist, I would definitely not lick a public toilet. Yeah. It's just yeah. I would definitely here we had a problem here a few months ago. This is before the coronavirus. People were licking ice cream. They were opening up the ice cream container and licking the ice cream and then putting it back in the freezer. It was called the Bluebell or the Bluebell challenge because it was Bluebell ice cream they were doing it to. And yeah, some people went to jail for that. Yeah, they actually went to jail. Yes, it's bright and early behind this. It's bright and early, man. It's yeah, the Earth is flat. Earth is flat. Sports critic. Yeah, this gnat keep flying around. Gonna have to yeah, I got him. Damn mosquito kept flying around. Now I got him. Little small little damn mosquito. Little, but I got his butt. Yeah, kids are crazy. Earth is round. It doesn't NBA player thinks it's it doesn't Kyrie Irving think it's doesn't think it's flat. Well, you see them opening orange juice and apple juice and gargling it and then spitting it back in the bottle. Wow. Yeah, Kyrie Irving thinks Kyrie Irving thinks the Earth is flat. Uh, I mean, isn't that why Christopher Columbus went around the world to prove it wasn't? Because they used to think that back way back when, they used to think the Earth was flat, but so man, yeah, yeah, G Smith, yeah, kids, yeah, people nowadays that do that, they're not very bright because of all the cameras that are around. Same with shoplifters. I mean, everybody has a camera now, so it's kind of hard to get away with shoplifting. Uh, but people still try to do it. They still try to do it, and they think they can get away, and the camera catches them. The camera catches them in the act. So watch live PD and some. Haven't seen one in a long time. A shoplifter in live PD, but they used to, especially at Walmart, they would have shoplifters. Oh, I was gonna pay for it, and they got like, yeah, okay. They always say that I'm gonna pay for it. They always say that, but the camera. Oh, that's what I said. That's what I talked about. Like, my dad would have quarantined me in my house, and I would have been there'd have been no Nintendo, no TV, no clock. I'd have been in there for a while. I'd have been in my room for a long, long, long time. Oh, you're actually working you're not working from home? G. Smith, wow, actually not working from home. Yeah, people think it's funny, Jared. People look at ice cream a few months ago and putting it back on the shelf, and but that stopped pretty quickly once they started arresting people and you know giving them a fine. It kind of stopped pretty quick. So all you have to do is make an example out of a few people, and sometimes they'll get the memo. Yeah, sometimes commercials pops up for some reason. Hmm, hmm. Yeah, working from home. Yeah, working from home is a thing now, man. What's gonna happen? Everybody goes back to work in a few months. When everybody's, oh yeah, you got a soap ad, Brandon. I got that soap ad in Bad Dogs channel. I think either yesterday, yesterday. It was yesterday. I got that soap ad in Bad Dogs channel. So don't feel bad. I got the same soap ad. Yes. Okay. I'm locked in a property pool area now. Yeah, so yeah, I work now I work from home too, but but I've been sitting outside a lot because I don't want to be inside, man. I sit outside. People say why people always ask me why do you stream outside? Why do you stream outside? Yeah, I don't want to be cooped up in my house all the time, man. Being cooped up in the house is boring. And so yeah, there was a bunch of people yesterday in my neighborhood uh, out and about. Plus, it was Sunday too, so that's not surprising. But a lot of people are out and about in the neighborhood. I think people are just tired of being home, man. They're tired of sitting at home. They're tired of sitting in their house. They're just tired, man. They don't want to sit inside all the time anymore. They're just tired, man. It's just I mean you're not going to keep people up cooped up on months on end. That's why people are starting to not listen to this stay at home order wherever you are. So people just don't want to. Yeah, they don't want to listen, man. They don't want to listen. So have them stop football. Then you're really gonna see you might see people riot in the streets if there's a if they cancel football. You might see people riot in the streets. So see some rioting. All right, so I'm gonna go a few more minutes. All right, like I said, I'll do this all week just to see how this works out. So yeah, we need some kind of sports, Jared. We need some kind of sports. But doesn't look like that's gonna happen until June. So we're gonna have another whole 2 months of crap. I mean, not much longer, Brandon. Maybe 10 more minutes, maybe I'll go to 10:20. We got about 5 more minutes. Yeah, I go to 10:20 Central, 11:20 Eastern. So, but yeah, I mean, if we have till June, man, that's 2 more months, man. 2 more months of no sports, man. That's just, man. What are we gonna talk about? I mean, what are you gonna put on your channel? I mean, there's nothing to put on your channel. Uh, I mean, it's only yeah, well, we can talk about the draft, but once the draft is over with and this free agency is over with, there's gonna be nothing to talk about on these no sports anyway. It's really gonna get it's really gonna get boring. Yeah, well, once free agency, free agency is keeping ESPN afloat right now because at least there's something to talk about. But once that's done and the draft is over with, it's gonna be dead. Yeah, watching everything is just quiet. And of course, I don't drive in I don't haven't I never drive in the city anymore. But I'm sure the traffic in New Orleans is cut down a lot than what it usually is. But since nobody's working downtown, everybody's pretty much working from home. So everybody's pretty much working from home as yeah. Hopefully the Pelicans. Yeah, the Pelicans were playing was playing well as Zion was playing well. Uh, Interesting to see how it would have ended up if they'd have caught the Grizzlies for that eighth and final playoff spot. You'll never know. We'll never know. Yeah, there's no traffic anywhere, man. Just stinks, man. Just stinks. Something's got to give. Something's got to happen, man. Keep saying something's got to happen next month. Like right around the draft, something's got to happen. One of these leagues has to do something. I mean, these owners are losing millions of dollars. So I know they don't like that at all. Even though they're billionaires, but they don't like losing. They don't like losing money. So yeah, no cars on the road. Everything's a ghost town. It's just man, it stinks. Stinks, man, stinks. Oh man, I got try Peptiva. Complimentary 2-week sample. Text cross to 321321. Sleep support. Then Pro Digest. Okay, so you got something for your help for digest food, and then you have something to sleep. You know what helps me? What helps me to sleep is R.A.G. Smith have a great one. NyQuil. Man, NyQuil will put me to sleep, man, in like half hour. I wouldn't need to take no sleeping pills. Putting this NyQuil puts me to sleep. But everybody says Benadryl. No, Benadryl makes you drowsy. Yeah, Benadryl does not make me drowsy. Has like the maybe it's because I'm ADHD. Maybe that's why Benadryl has no effect on me. Because Benadryl will not do anything to me. Just does not make me drowsy. Makes my dad drowsy. Makes my wife drowsy. Everybody I talk to Benadryl makes them drowsy. I'm like, really? Like, man, not me, man. Benadryl just does nothing. Yeah, LA traffic is usually pretty bad. Yeah, traffic over in Los Angeles is usually pretty bad in rush hour traffic and in the mornings and the evenings, and with nobody on the roads, it's a ghost town. Yeah, traffic in New Orleans usually isn't that bad. In Baton Rouge has much more traffic than New Orleans. Baton Rouge, if you ever been to Baton Rouge, I'm sure most of you have not, but Baton Rouge has horrible traffic all the time. But New Orleans usually it's not usually that bad. But yeah, Baton Rouge, I hate going to Baton Rouge because it's always especially rush hour. Baton Rouge is always backed up, especially getting across the river. It's just horrible. So try going to the Bronx. But now there's no cars on the road. Huh? No cars on the road, so no cars on the road. Crazy. All right, guys, I am gonna head on out. Like I said, I'll be doing this all week just to see how this if I can get this morning show uh, up and running. Maybe I get some more people in here. Maybe I can do some more tags and something, and maybe I can maybe we'll so search up on some more search engines. But I'll see y'all tomorrow. I'll be doing this like I said every day this week. So look for it Monday through Friday. I'll see y'all later.